remaining.
Well guys, welcome back to the third game of
5 seconds.
the G League Grand Finals between IG and DK. DK leads 2-0 right now. My name is Winter and I'll be joined by 1437 once more. Welcome back, my friend.
Well, Winter, after that game 2, man, I'm quite excited to see what game 3 has. But you know what? If you're in IG shoes, you must be feeling really anxious right now and worried. Like, their tournament, the Grand Finals, is on the line here for them.
Would you worry?
One more game
Would
for
you worry
DK?
if you have Alchemist on your lineup?
Remaining.
Ha! Well, you know what? That hero is something else, but at the same time, DK, Ice is on the Invoker. Wait, is it Ice? There's a Prophet though.
Prophet plus Invoker means burning on Invoker, burning on Nature's Prophet, and Ice.
Are you sure? I think Mushi also plays.
Yeah,
Prophet,
Mushi also
right?
plays Prophet, but somehow when they try to fit in lineups like this, some of the situations they would have Nature's Prophet off lane by burning. We've seen it before.
Yeah. And you know what? Again, DK sticking to the same bans. You know, if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? DK and Storm.
It's working.
getting banned
It's
out.
working every game.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't say that's the reason why it's working, but still, you know, banning those two heroes is working out for them, so might as well. And again, another game with no junglers, or the Chen Ench at least.
That was like
The
the
creep
opening.
dominating junglers.
That was the opening IG did in the Red Bull tournament, where every game, if the opponent first picks something else and Enchantress and Dragonite is in the pool, they would always snap up these two heroes in their first two pick in the first phase. And these two heroes being taken out in the bans means that IG needs to do something else, and I didn't really see them play much of IO games, and Alchemist IO opening. Well, this means that IG want to do
10
something
seconds.
during the
remaining.
WPC, right? Was it with you? Was it the WPC matches? I can't remember which match where
Remaining.
DK was doing like the two. They were picking the IO in the third and fourth phase. In the second phase,
You were
third and
doing that with LD.
yeah, and now IG is the one like we are going to pick it earlier. Otherwise, DK is going to pick it if you don't want to ban it.
Snatch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we're gonna have to see. But I think DK's heroes right now are relatively good against
IO.
exactly, against IO. And I mean, Visage once again going into the second phase pick, and I really do think that this hero is really powerful. But the point is, you need to get the farm and you need to get the level 600 rather quickly. And that's one thing I don't feel like Chinese
it's
teams
also,
tend to.
You know, it's also a very good situation set up for Visage. Like the main problem Visage have is like if the enemy has roaming supports or pushing supports, they can push
Right.
before you have your level 6. And just look at the bans. Chen is not there, Enchantress is not there, and Veno is also a level 1 support where he just
Visage
moves.
is
Yeah, so annoying. He moves around and it forces your supports to go and protect the your other lanes, because like they can't take farm when they don't see the Veno anywhere, and the Veno is just waiting there. So and if your Visage moves, you lose out against if you move a Visage and you compare you move a Veno. So it's an ideal situation for Visage to be really powerful here.
he's so good at sniping off the Wisp too. Like the IO. Sorry, I keep saying.
He's good at sniping off everyone. So much damage, slow assumption.
Oh, yeah.
And the Familiars is like so powerful later as well. It's just so much damage. He deals a lot of damage as a support. That's enough said. And DK is gonna go for, which I think it's a support Naga, but man, I don't know, man. Things might change.
I don't know. Maybe it could be America Naga. I mean, that's the flavor in the Western scene right now.
Yeah.
Naga Siren.
RTZ and I don't know Envy and everyone
Oh,
else.
they spammed the hell out of Naga Siren. It was ridiculous. Like, I don't know, like all the games, all the ranked matchmaking games was like cancer. It was just unbearable to play when there was a Naga Siren in those games.
Yeah, and Tony is
Yeah.
gonna be on the IG side. Tony is actually really good against Naga. Just
think
cleave,
so?
you cleave the illusions really quick. But
Yeah, you cleave it, but
you
you know,
cleave
if
it
he's
really
farming
quick, but
the whole map,
yeah,
then
he's gonna be
10
a really
seconds
difficult
remaining.
nuisance for the Tiny to deal with if he's forced to move around. But
5
yet again,
Actually, it's like,
I think like IG's
I don't think
lineup.
it's a carry. I don't think it's a carry Naga. Because, like,
Reserve
in DK's
time.
lineup, like, they need the support heroes who can actually push out lanes and keep people away from the towers. Because the weakness to the Naga Siren carry, I think, is like, if you can get into their base, the Naga will never fight anyways. So you'll probably end up just getting, losing your entire base. And this just makes me think it's a Naga support. Because Invoker and Nature's
Yeah,
Prophet are not the heroes.
I think so too. Like Naga would be really good to stop the relocate initiation or the Dark Seal vacuum wall, anything as well. You just see the
It's
wall.
pretty good
or
against the IO.
yeah, you see the
Right.
wall and relocate. You just sleep and just everyone gets out. And
I mean,
Prophet will be
Dark-
ratting somewhere else, and you'll be happily using your
Yeah.
song to delay.
I think the purple guy, the Doxia, I mean, I really like him. Like, he's one of my favorite heroes. But he's just so.
I remember you playing Dark Seal every game last time.
Mm,
Yeah, I remember.
a few years ago, 2 years ago, it's what I love playing. But like now, he's just nerfed so hard, and the way the lanes work, and like he just doesn't have a place to be. To be honest,
This game it seems like vacuum into concussion and avalanche toss and
Yeah,
cleaving
it could work.
cleaving tiny sounds like a good plan.
But he needs a good start though. Like that's what I'm questioning.
Yeah.
Depending on what DK's
Naga as a support is good to catch out the Darks, yeah, so that's not good news for him.
Yeah. Interesting.
Maybe he just starts out in the jungle first before he heads up. Like the lane could
Yeah.
be really difficult, and it depends on what is the last hero DK goes for. If they go for something like a Mirana, which has a carry which has a very strong laning presence, arrow and starfall, gonna be able to lane against a Visage, Naga and Mirana. Well, actually Slada's gonna be picked up. Slada against Tiny,
Okay.
against Tony.
I don't know about Slaughter. The thing about Tony is like he's really weak against spells. Basically, the Visage is going to be really powerful against him. Invoker is going to be really powerful against him. But I'm not so sure Slaughter was the right pickup here whatsoever.
Slada is good for the alchemists, and they're on the dire side. They have
He's okay for the Alchemist, yeah. But
they
I
have
think
amplify damage and Riptide, and then the familiars will do a lot of damage. I think could work. And Fort Spirits to further
could.
Fort Spirits
For
to
sure.
reduce armor, so could work.
Yeah. I just think that maybe there's a better hero than Slaughter for DK to take. I didn't think too much about it, but it could work. Like obviously, it could like Slaughter is just one of those heroes where like you can theory craft something really cool. With,
I think they were actually
the mid.
thinking of mid
Slaughter?
Slada against Alchemist, and suddenly a puck comes out.
Oh, I think that might ruin their plans. They were probably thinking about the Alchemist going, yeah, and then instead they switch it up into a roaming Alchemist. And IG had this plan from the start because they picked up that puck really quickly. And Wisp Alch roaming combo pretty strong.
This feels like Alliance of Fanatic style of thing. Relocate set up by the Dream Core. And this time round, IG has a lot of disables. You have the unstable concussion and you have the vacuum to set up stuff, so they can really look to be super active and looking for ganks a lot earlier. And as for DK, we'll see how they actually want to lane this. Maybe aggressive trying with the Slada like the first game. So guys, this is game 3, IG versus DK. DK currently lead 2-0, and on the dire side we have Lamb playing the Naga Siren support. Mushi's gonna be on the Slardar, Ice Invoker as always. Burning will be handling the Prophet on the safe lane. Mamaya will be on the Visage, mostly going to the tri-lane at bottom.
Alright, and here on the DK side we got Mushi playing Slaughter, Lanam
I just
playing Naga
introduced
Siren.
DK.
Oh, did you? Oh wait, I'm really bad at this. Okay, so sorry about that. IG, I mean, I was actually looking at something else while you're speaking there. So IG Faith playing the West, Tiny or Tony playing being played by Hal, Banana playing Alchemist, YYF on Darkseer, and Ferrari on Puck. You know what I was looking at? I was looking at Ice.
Items.
I was looking at Ice. Look at his set, man. It's so cool. And then I looked at all the stuff. It said self-made. I was like,
Yeah, a lot of people have that
That's
set.
the Ice set. It's really, really cool.
So this time
I'm a big
round,
fan.
it'll be Burning starting with a Basilisk instead of Ice. He started with a Null Talisman. Faith is gonna pick up the illusion rune on top, and it's gonna be Prophet and Sunstrike on tri-lanes. Not very fun.
Yeah.
Actually, they're gonna switch out the lanes. They don't think they can fight the lane. They don't think they can take the lane. Banana is gonna be roaming around, and the dual
They
lane.
definitely can't.
Tony and the IO will be going top against Burning, and Alchemist will be the roaming annoying pest. This is actually I think a very good switch up by IG.
I think so. Like they can't handle the Visage in the tri lane, so pretty good. And Mushi should be able to get some decent levels here, but it's so hard to lane against Darkseer, man. Even in the safe lane, he's just gonna keep shelling, and you're gonna take damage. Eventually, you're gonna get worn out. And the Darkseer is gonna get XP no matter what, and they're actually gonna get a little bit more than they expected. And this is good for Tony, man. The much needed farm that he definitely wouldn't get on the bottom lane. Good lanes coming out from IG. And with the Alchemist, I think DK are gonna think twice, even trying to like contest IG, like, or like, you know, dive them. Because if the Alchemist wasn't here, the Darkseer can risk getting killed, even though it's still really hard.
I still think it's really hard, and it's he just needs
the lane's always pushing out.
He just needs to like you said, push the lanes with Iron Shell constantly, and just make sure that he's safe. He doesn't go out too far, and he's gonna get levels.
That's all he actually needs to do. He doesn't even like. He'll get some creeps here and there. He doesn't even need the creeps.
Solo kill?
Wow, what solo kill! Ice.
Okay, I didn't catch
God,
that.
I did not expect that because like
I was looking at the bottom lane. Okay, I didn't see.
Okay, when was the last time you have watched a game where the mid solo killed the other player?
Oh, it's very long.
I think
Invoker and
like
Puck is
days,
like very
man.
difficult for each other to like. It's difficult for Invoker to kill Puck. It's difficult for Puck to kill Invoker.
Exactly. Like, I mean, it's been like, I don't know when the last time I ever saw a solo kill on mid in a professional game.
Yeah, Mushi doesn't have too much solo kills recently as well. So I think the Alchemist needs to
That's really big.
to abandon bottom lane. I think he just needs to leave the Darkseer alone, and he should be going around trying to get kills middle or top. And the supports of DK realizing that Burning needs some help here, and they don't really accomplish much because like Lux is just Iron Shell pushing out the lane and they can't get any kills. So they're gonna go back and start pulling from their safe lane. Tony is gonna be maybe forced to move away now.
They're gonna have to, but like at the same time, the Slaughter, the fish, Slaughter,
he might die here though.
He can easily take a lot of damage at least. He doesn't have any regen left, which means that he's not gonna be able to farm these creeps under tower so easily. Actually, Tiny is down here too.
Yeah, they have to change up the lanes. Then Darkseer can just go jungle. I don't think it's too much of a big problem for the Darkseer. But the Prophet, maybe the Prophet should do the same thing, you know? Like, Prophet go jungle and give levels to the Visage and the Naga.
Oh, that wouldn't be such a bad idea at all. Yeah. But, you know, this is Burning. He wants the creeps in the lane. He wants to hit those creeps. But I think
push. Maybe they just want to push. I think. Yeah. If they don't want to do that, they just push the top.
This is not such a bad idea. Like getting the early gold advantage against IG's lineup is really key because if they get these towers, actually Alchemist is already up here. The Acid Cloud will slow down this push a lot. This is something that I always like to see with Alk. Like the Poison Cloud just pulls the creep wave away, and Alk again a hero that needs a lot of XP.
Trying to look for the rune, trying to take the rune. Nope. Who actually took the rune? I didn't actually.
Visage got the double damage apparently.
He broke the rune.
Wait, no, that's not it.
He broke the rune.
He broke it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be right now the Slada left to his own devices. Oh no, they TP'd behind and they got a kill on the Alchemist. Trying to use his acid cloud.
If Faith can get this kill, nope, not enough damage. The ball, the spirit running out. Not gonna be able to get a kill. At least the Wisp will be able to get some XP here. He's gonna hit level 4, which isn't so bad actually for the Wisp. If he can stay up here and get the next creep wave too, like he's gonna, it matters a lot. And IG, I think they're the team that doesn't get a lot of like XP on their supports really quick because they always try to go for the kills instead, and try to get XP from getting kills. So as long as Ice doesn't die here on mid lane, you might try to go for him.
He's going for the same build again, the mech. He built a Bessie after his now talisman, and he's going
He's
for
so
a mech.
tanky, man. He's got 11 armor, 850 health at like 5 minutes in the game. That's really big for an invoker.
Do you think that this build is actually better right now compared to the quick miners, since the invoker will be able to fight early instead of fight later?
I think so. Like he needs to fight with his team, in my opinion. And the mech provides so much, tank ability. Like you go to gank him, and there's already two Forge Spirits auto attacking you. The longer you survive in the fights, the higher the chance you're gonna be able to get a return kill at the least. So it's pretty good for even solo purposes.
There's a pros and cons of both build. Like teams are just starting to feel that if you get your invoker online earlier, he's gonna be changing the game more than getting the invoker online later.
Right. I think last game, bottom lane burning actually gonna be hunted down here. TP support coming in from the Naga side. He can get stunned.
The
out.
double stun! Wow, he dodged! He dodged the stun with his mirror image. Sunstrike, Sunstrike. Nope, not gonna hit. But Tony actually
he died anyway. Not gonna matter so much. Actually, Faith is the one that's gonna have to fall back.
He has Salve, so it's gonna be fine.
15 seconds for another Sunstrike. Is he gonna flask up here?
He should. There's another ward. Okay,
maybe he'll go to base too.
This might be a setup for Sunstrike because there's a ward here. Oh no.
Oh, the treants. I think the treants are actually ruining.
Sunstrike.
I think the treants are ruining it.
Sunstrike.
No.
Oh,
the treant.
Where did he drop his Sunstrike?
At the top. He thought that he was gonna walk through the lane. And bottom lane again. A Sprout coming out on Octopus, just gonna tango away, walk away. I think if Burning pulled back the trees, the treants, and then just let the Wisp walk under the ward, he would have got a Sunstrike, 100%. Like look how the Wisp is walking.
He still might have
now,
gotten the Sun. He still will try. I think the ward just spotted the Wisp walking all the way back to base, and he's clarity up now. Sunstrike is off cooldown. He might try.
Oh, here it is. We're gonna get it. Watching.
Is he gonna try?
Nope.
Not yet.
Not trying.
He doesn't have mana. If he does,
he doesn't want to use too much, I guess. Too much mana right now. He's just focusing on last hitting. I think he's lost track of where the Wisp was. But yeah, close. So yeah, the early game so far. I mean, with that first blood, obviously the Invoker got really far ahead, man. He's 400 gold off a mech.
Yeah, he's like 3.3k net worth right now, and the next closest to is the Starla and the Prophet. IG heroes, just look at the Tony. Tony is 1.9k. Oh, here comes the Sunstrike and Snare. Tony is gonna get hit by the Sunstrike. Soul Assumption, gonna finish him off. Faith running, no boots. But they're not gonna pursue him.
They could have actually tried him.
YYF is getting chased down by the big fish. The big fish. Mid lane as well. Ice is gonna get stunned by the concussion. Silence up. Is he going to be able to survive? That's one tanky. He's so tanky. Look at that. Stop dying.
He took so many tower shots too. And the Nature's Prophet going to pick off the puck.
Oh no.
He's regenerating.
Is he going to die? No.
There it is. The Illusion's going to get the kill. He actually... Aqua's got a lot of levels. Yeah, he actually walked into the tower and took 2 tower shots, which was pretty big. And that was like under the acid cloud too, so that kind of sucked for Ice there. If it wasn't for that, it would have been.
Maybe he was just trying to, because he know that the puck was behind him, and that's why he didn't want to run backwards. That's why he ran to the tower. But
man, he was so close to that mech. Now he's back down to 350 gold. And top lane Mushi, he tried for YYF here. Can't kill him.
You don't need mana on sprint, so why not? Just try.
Yeah, just run. I actually like that change. I think it made a pretty big deal on Slaughter. You're not running out of mana instantly.
His mana is always one of his biggest problems as a hero. And you can't you can't really build any mana items like apart from like a bottle, and getting drum sometimes delays your later items, so like having the sprint with no mana cost is so helpful.
I think like now he just has the whole farming issue and stuff like that. Maybe they need to rework his bash, like give him another spell. What do you think?
Don't know.
Like that.
I think he's fine with like the bash is like a hero that right clicks with his amplification. I think bash is alright.
I mean,
just the mana problems. I think.
They're gonna try and go for the Darkseer here. They want to use the Invoker. Sunstrike. Sunstrike.
Sunstrike.
Easy
Oh,
kill.
Mushi!
Wow.
Mushi dies to the Iron Shell and the wall! And the Prophet ultimate going to be able to finish the Darkseer off in the end. Banana is gonna pop his ulti. He got so much level. He got like
Man,
almost
Mushi
one and a
got
half.
double.
He got 1.5 levels on the Alchemist because he killed Mushi.
That's pretty big. That's really, really big. I mean, they got what? Like, he got double walled there. So he was under the wall, died,
Not to
or his
mention
illusion
he had
died.
his sprint on as well.
Oh man, and it's a level 3 sprint. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. The damage amp doesn't change. But
Yeah, it's the same.
interesting build though. Normally we see players go like
Bash?
at least one level into bash, but I like this build. Like you're just that much faster going from lane to lane. Smoke up onto the bottom lane. I mean the
middle
dark
lane as well. Middle lane they want to set up a surge into the Alchemist towards Ice. But bottom lane
I think
seems
they
like
should try it right now.
yeah.
Like, oh, he should already be charging.
No,
up
they're
stun,
gonna
I
do
think.
now. He's dead.
Oh, okay. Ice getting a bit too close for the
He's dead. Bottom lane.
tower.
Let's see. Bottom lane. Oh, Song of the Siren being popped at bottom. Lamb. He's gonna catch up only the Whiz. Doesn't have tether. He's gonna
fall.
A song for a Whiz? Well,
I think
still not too bad.
maybe not so worth it, but
Yeah.
it's okay. If they can take the tower, it'll be totally worth it. But
They're gonna lose their middle tier 1 if they try to do that as well.
you know, Winter, this reminds me a lot of the first game, where Ice just dies on mid lane twice in the early stage. But the bottom lane now, Tiny actually getting amped up here.
Oh,
And
Mushi
the
gets
coil
caught
onto
up.
Mushi. Oh no.
Here
He
comes
is
the
sprinting
Sunstrike.
too, so
Oh
it's
no,
gonna
he's
take a lot of
sprint. Sprint is gonna be his death there. Lamb is gonna follow as well. A concussion gonna finish him off. Here comes the Invoker with his mech, but is he gonna be able to change anything? Oh, relocate.
Mushi.
Cold snap. The Io could be in trouble here. The Fort Spirits. Where is the Sunstrike? Ice getting chased by the Tony. Gonna get stunned. Toss up the orb from the park. Mech and all the armor. Ice is still alive. Burning comes back with a sprout on Tony. Tony's gonna get trapped. The Fort Spirits focusing down on him. Here comes another concussion. Ice might be in trouble. Drops the Sunstrike. Cold snap himself. Gonna go down to that orb. Oh no, Soul Assumption getting dodged by Ferrari.
But the spirits,
Oh,
the spirits are gonna get the kill. So much damage from
Here
the
comes
spirits.
Mushi. It's gonna come from the side. There's sprint. There's still a lot of sprint left. Duration on the sprint. Faith is gonna go down here. Prophet? Nope, not gonna TP in. But Banana is still trapped at the corner here. And meanwhile, YYF has managed to take a tower on top. So they lost the Io. They lost the Puck. Did they lose the Tony just now? No, they didn't lose Tony. So 2 heroes for the price of 1 in the Invoker and a top tier 1 and a top tier 1.
It wasn't one. That's why it started with
Oh,
the slaughter
Banana!
dying.
Banana's gonna come in here, gonna drop a concussion.
Oh my
onto
God.
Mau here. He totally ignored burning, but maybe that was a better choice because Visage is gonna do a lot of damage if they want to fight that. Mushi is gonna sprint his way to safety here. Denied.
Got the delay.
Yeah. Middle lane.
Pretty.
ISSI is pushing the middle tower now. Mushi's gonna be nearby there to join him. The ward gonna spot out his rotation. So maybe they're gonna be able to defend this tower here. Or try and get a deny. Banana TP's in with a concussion. Gonna drop a concussion on Ice. Relocate. Stun toss. Ice goes down once more. Every time he plays Invoker, he gets focused down all the time. Mushi gonna snap the Dream Coil stun there. He's gonna sprint. Gonna get vacuum back. Finish off by the Iron Shell on Darkseer there. Prophet's gonna come in, but not gonna do too much. Soul Assumption and Grave Chill on Tony. Tony gonna get stunned up by the Familiars. Oh no, Familiars.
Oh, you missed it. You missed the Alchemist. He had like 70% health because he was amplified by the by the slaughter. He died to the spirits in like 4 or 5 auto attacks.
Oh, that's really bad. No,
It was really sad to watch the Alchemist just melt under that. But once he does
comes the
climb
puck. Nope. He actually has his dagger already. Okay, I didn't see that.
this is a really weird game, Winter. Like, I don't know what to think of this right now. Mushi is just so Rambo, running around with the sprint on.
Here comes. Are they gonna try and fight? Alchemist is gonna get surged up.
They
Oh,
are.
double stun!
Nice foil.
Silence wave as well. Sunstrike gonna come in. Oh, the vacuum there. MMY is gonna be the first one to go down, and Snare gonna catch up Banana. Here comes Mushi with the crush, gonna crush on 2 heroes, How and YYF. They're gonna have the mech pop up on YYF. Surge as well, Tony getting Surge up. The Sleep being forced to be popped defensively there, otherwise they'll be losing more heroes left and right. Ferrari gonna have his call up, this might be a bad idea. Oh, silence up, call in 3 seconds. Call in 3 seconds, are they gonna be able to chase here? Blink and call, gonna be coming up soon. Blink and call, gonna get called on 2 heroes, doesn't need the blink. Ice and Mushi trap here. Ice gonna get vacuum up as well. This does not look good at all for DK. They're gonna lose both of their calls there. Banana gonna try and TP up all the supports. TPing out. Familiar stun. Oh no. They're not gonna get any return kill even. This looks so bad suddenly for DK.
They only got Tony out of all that, huh?
Only
that
Tony's
was
luck.
so good, man. The Blink Dagger puck, it just totally changed the flow of this game for IG. The initiation on mid lane and then the coil on again behind the tier 2 tower. Really doing a lot of work. Sure, they didn't get the tower, but maybe they should have done that instead. What do you think? Instead of going for the big place.
They just wanted because if you kill the heroes, you still get the tower in the end.
Yeah. But instead, DK
it's a risk. And DK is the ones now getting a tier 1 at top from the siege creep and middle tier 1 as well. They got 2 towers after that fight. This is looking really good for DK suddenly, a turnaround. But they're still quite far behind in XP, but gold graph is almost even, close to 0 right now. And IG is going to be coming back to try and take the tier 1. Mushi really needs to get his Blink Dagger.
Oh, the big deny with the birds!
The birds as well? Oh, the familiars denied the tower.
The familiars. You know what? It's actually surprisingly easy to deny with the birds. I played a lot of Visage back in China, and it's just like no one expects it. They're like, oh yeah, the birds aren't gonna do anything, and then they actually deal like 120 damage and have really good animations. So
yeah, it's like you don't expect it. It comes in from the tree from afar.
Exactly.
Oh, here comes the surge into the stun as well. Ice again. A call on 2 heroes. Vacuum on 2 heroes as well. Here comes Tony and the Wisp. They're gonna clean up DK. DK 1 down. Ice down. Are they gonna get another one? Are they gonna be able to catch another hero? No. Ice is gonna be the lone guy down again. Whoops. Stun.
Wow. And Slaughter gonna pick off the Wisp where he poured it back from. But yeah, the wall kind of missed. Maybe they could have got another hero if it did.
The combination wasn't clean. The vacuum into the stun wasn't really good. But I still think they won the fight.
1-for-1.
They still won the fight.
Oh yeah, of course. They got the one of the most farmed heroes on DK's side, so for surely good. And you know what? This game, man, is so weird. Is this even Dota I'm watching? Oh, a toss combo!
Oh, you tossed him in!
He tossed him to the creep.
Yeah, I tossed him to the creep.
hero was
I
too
saw
far.
that. Oh my god. Place.
So nicely done by
How?
IG there
And bottom lane,
for the combo.
Mushi is still trying to farm his dagger. He's very close to it, but it's not that early anymore. It's already 18 minutes. They really need I feel like they needed the dagger on the Slala to be a lot earlier. Like they don't have yeah, they don't have anyone to dictate the play for them. They just have to rely the blink on the Slala.
And this will help him get closer to it. The gold from
Ice is gonna be happy to take the Aegis.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be happy about this one. I mean, he's been focused like
mad.
No tomorrow. Yeah, like IG has so much ability.
He's gonna get caught out here and snare. Is Mushi gonna go in on this?
No wall, no
Here comes
wall.
the relocate. Tony is coming
so
in.
Much
oh,
damage
the
on
two
one
heroes. Ice gonna get
sleep.
trapped again. The sleep this time.
Yeah, the sleep is gonna save both YYF and Mushi.
Oh, here comes the meatball. Not gonna do too much. YYF gonna go down to that snow assumption. Here comes the stun from the alchemist. Tony's gonna run up. Use his toss on Visage. He needs to back off, taking so much damage. Visage gonna get another kill as well before he goes down. And here comes the cavalry. Cold snap onto Banana. Gonna get stunned repeatedly here. The familiar's gonna come in. Oh, no, buy back. Tony buys back.
Bought out too. They don't want to give up Roshan.
They don't want to give up Roshan. Here comes the stun. Lamb is gonna get stunned up, acid up as well. He's gonna go down here for sure. Another hero down. So 2 heroes down for DK at the moment, both the supports, and Tony bought out after dying. So 2 for 1 trade. 2 for 1 trade. Mushi still doesn't have his blink dagger. He really needs that blink dagger. Ferrari is really low there. He's gonna get macked up temporarily. He's getting blocked. If they
if IG get this tower.
Oh,
I mean,
Mushi
this
comes in with the
Roshan.
crush 3 man! Look at the
and the
meatball on
steal.
3 heroes as well! Vacuum, ball! Who got the Aegis? Who got the Aegis? The Aegis? Did the Aegis get denied? Oh, here comes
No.
Mushi, gonna get crushed. Oh, Mushi got the Aegis.
Mushi has it, yeah.
Gonna get crushed. Gonna crush as well. Gonna kill Burning. And sorry, not Burning. Tony. Power's gonna go down as well. So all in all, it
Wow.
was 3 heroes down. The Roshan got stolen.
That was a sick play. Yeah. DK did take
The last hit as
the
well.
last hit and the Aegis. That was such a sick stun into Meteor,
He
into
just
definite last
sprinted
combo.
in. I was like, he really needs a dagger this time. He really needs a dagger, but he just sprinted and ran in and just crushed 3 heroes in the middle here.
You know what? You can tell from IG's plays, like they're so desperate, man. They're really like, oh man, if we lose this Aegis, like it's over. We gotta go all in for this, all in. Like it's like all or nothing. Let's
Oh,
just,
here comes Banana.
you know, push
Gonna
our
drop a
luck.
concussion acid as well. Nope, not gonna be enough damage. Oh, Mushi's
But
gonna
not
have his
enough.
dagger. Mushi's gonna have his dagger this time, so
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be a lot easier for him.
This game. Oh, and let's not forget, Ice. There's no Aegis for him. It's Mushi's Aegis instead. So
to be fair, both of them are having a tough time.
yeah, but I think the guy who has been having a pretty good time in this game is actually Burning. We haven't actually talked about him a lot, and this is not a hero we normally see Burning play. Furion is not like your standard.
He's
One
actually the
position
most
player.
farmed hero on the map right now.
Yeah, he like, you know what? It feels like he's been silently farming the entire game, to be honest. At least to me.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be doing a lot of work really soon. With what he has.
They're gonna be two. I think the timing for DK is in another few minutes after Ice. Ice is going to complete his level 1 Necro book soon, and they'll be having a level 3 book on Burning and another book on Ice, which is 4 Spirits, and the Aegis, Blink Dagger online. This is the time that DK is very powerful. Taking fights right now should be their main concern, stopping Tony from farming the whole map.
Pull roots and run.
And Mushi here is gonna rotate back towards middle, trying to get the lane push out. They need to get all the lanes out. Like currently the lanes are still quite near their towers. Before they try and get a fight on, they really need the lanes out. And gonna be a smoke on Naga if they want to use it to try and find an opening. Yeah, the Necro book is gonna be completed on Ice at the moment. IG, the ones with the Io and the Tony, are feeling not safe to go out on the map. Instead of the enemy team which is fighting against the Io and Tony feeling not safe. It is the Tony that's feeling not safe now.
Yeah, and he's like really feels very underfarmed.
He is
many
underfarmed.
times in the fights. Yeah.
5 depths.
I mean, 2 and 5. He hasn't gotten the kills, and that Roshan fight I think is hurting IG a lot.
Wow, they
think
they could have actually killed Burning maybe. The illusion here spotted Burning, just teleported down and he was alone. Maybe they could have tried, but it was risky.
It's so risky with the Necro book and ultimate.
Oh, Mushi, blink, crush, Ferrari gonna get focused on right away. The meatball and the sunstrike gonna finish him out. Ice. Here comes the cavalry coming in, taking out the Darkseer as well. Drops his wall, but to no avail. The alchemist falls as well. It looks like it's gonna be a 3-0 sweep for DK. This is like Gem is even gone.
This is base, man.
This is base. Necro books.
This is base. Yeah. And
Bottom tower has fallen.
that's a really good initiation and a lot of gold
Yeah,
going the way of
Mushi
the
made a
opponent.
really good initiation. Puck buys back, Ferrari comes back to the fight, but it seems like it's very
It's not
difficult.
gonna matter.
Yeah,
man.
it's very difficult for him.
They don't have any damage to like Puck one orb and then you're sitting there wondering,
Bottom tower has fallen.
how am I supposed to defend against this?
They
Birds,
need the
tree,
acid
and
spray.
double
Oh,
necro
Mushi
book.
links in,
Oh,
crushes
nice
on How.
initiation.
Crushes on How. How is gonna try to get relocate. Oh, relocate got cancelled. He got stomped. He got stomped by the familiars. Relocate didn't work. Wasn't able to save Tony. Big plays there by the Visage. Sprout on YYF. He's gonna get crushed up. This is Rex. They're gonna lose another 2 heroes here. Oh my
I
god.
mean, they could even call it GG right now, but this is the final game, so maybe they will try their best until the very end.
Here comes the alchemist, gonna drop a concussion on Mushi, but Mushi just doesn't really care with the Aegis on his side. Just doesn't really care. They're gonna just get the Rex for free. And Tony went down because of the familiar stun on the IO. That was just such a big play there, stopping the relocate.
you know, we were talking about Tony's weakness, like the
Stunts.
spells, man. Yeah, all these spells just do so much against him. He was amped up, but it wasn't even auto attacks that killed him. It was like,
The
you know,
spells, yeah.
yeah, Visage nukes here and there, Riptide, you know, Furion ult, and then he's dead, just like that.
I'm
and
starting to feel that this is like the better way to play Invoker after seeing the last 2 games. Like the Invoker,
Oh, yeah.
the impact of the Invoker in the game might not be as much as the old playstyle with the Midas.
It's not about, yeah,
But
exactly.
it's about the early game, the early aggression now. If you play this way, your Invoker is like such a nuisance early on with the extra hit
He's so
points
tanky. You
and the
can't even get rid
tankiness.
of him.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Ferrari. Relocate as well, but Ice is here. The beat ball, the deafening blast. Oh, this is it.
Wow,
This
right
is
on
it.
top of where they were
This is it.
keeping him.
This is it. That was just a desperation move.
Leaving so
Yeah,
soon.
it was like 100%
They needed to
desperation.
get the kill for sure. Otherwise, it's just over.
Right.
The difference.
I mean,
Oh, here comes Mushi, 2-man crush as well. This is got to be the nail in the coffin. YYF seems like he's gonna go down. Vacuum not gonna be able to save him here. YYF goes down.
Axes
Are they gonna chase Banana here? Prophet can TP in. Is Prophet gonna TP in? No, 8 seconds. Mushi just say, just get him. Sunstrike. Bam. This is just a massacre.
yeah, it's a bit hard to watch as well. I mean, early game there was so many kills happening everywhere, but IG, man, somewhere along the way, I think the fact that they were down 2 games was getting to them, and they couldn't make the clear decision going for the Roshan and, you know, diving past tier 1 on mid lane and stuff like that. And GG, man, DK.
The
The
Invoker
winners of
dies
G-
all the time, but the Invoker is still a factor. GG.
That's
GG.
it. 3 rather quick games, I would say. Actually, game 2 was quite fun to watch, but
Yeah, this is just a really, I think the main thing was like DK executed a lot better than IG. IG was like they made a couple of mistakes and they lost fights, and that was it. You lose fights against Necrobooks and Prophet and Fort Spirits, you're gonna lose your base very quickly. And there's also, you just look at the summons on DK. They're Feminist, Treants, Necrobooks, Fort Spirits, more Necrobooks. They just kill your base so quick if you make
Yeah.
one mistake and you lose a fight. Well, do you have anything to add on to that before you just go on to your normal closing thoughts?
well, I mean, DK very strong performance coming out from them. I really didn't expect a 3-0 sweep coming like this. I thought maybe it'll be a bit more I don't know, I don't want to say interesting, but it's the only word that's coming to my
Yeah.
mind. I mean, game 2 was really fun to watch. Game 3, I think the early game was really chaotic, but like I said, IG, man, it's getting to their head. It got to their head, the fact that they were 2-0. Normally we see them making the more safer choices, you know, decisions in game, but not in this one, and it really costed them a lot. DK gonna just 3-0 winners of G League.
Yeah, congratulations to DK taking another title under their belt after the WPC Ace comeback from 3-0 down. And once again, I think the MVP of this game has to be like the Invoker did so much this game. Isos just did
Yeah.
so much in the game. And congratulations to DK for being your G League 2013 champions. And if everyone wants to find you, where can they find you, Tiban? Before we just call it a day.
Well, you can find me on my Twitter at 1437x, and I also stream on twitch.tv/1437. And how about you, Winter? Where
Well,
can
guys,
everybody find you? The best #1 caster of 2013, awarded by Team Liquid.
okay, you're putting me on the spotlight. You can find me on my my Facebook page, facebook.com/winter.dota, on my Twitter, which is twitter.com/winter.dota, and my stream would be twitch.tv/winter. Thanks for being here today, buddy.
It was a blast, and you know what? I'm really glad I got to do this tournament with you.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
it. That's the conclusion to G League
Probably
2013.
probably more matches next time that we can be hanging out together. Thanks
Mhm.
anyway, and take care, dude. Bye.